So when shopping for an e-bike, this was the decision I made, the Hemiway Cruiser. And this is why I chose the Hemiway over the other models or the other brands. The fat tire was one of the biggest features that I decided to go with. And I had never had experience with a fat tire. But now that I have ridden with the fat tire, I love it. I feel more secure. I feel like it is more versatile on different terrains. Road, grass, bumpy, gravel, wet conditions. I've ridden on wet conditions and it handles very well. So when I was researching, there weren't very many models or makes with this fat tire. That's a big decision. That's why I went with this. Second, it had the mechanical brakes versus the hydraulic, which I had read the hydraulics are a bit more expensive to fix, and they have a bit more maintenance to them versus the mechanical. There were also these plugs on all these cords that attach to the brakes and the gears, and these they said were very important because it allows you to change one piece at a time versus like the whole system. That was something that appealed to me. The display was something else that I appreciated. It gave you a lot of information, but it wasn't overcomplicated. It was just black and white digital. It gave you the important things like the odometer and the speed and the battery level. And it was just on, off. There's 3 main buttons here: info, headlamp, power. Very easy to use when you are actually cruising. Like, you don't have to sit there and fiddle through a bunch of buttons. I don't even look at them anymore. I can tell which button is the up and down for the pedal assist, and I can tell which is the headlamp in the dark. It works wonderfully. It's very user-friendly. The twist throttle versus the button throttle, thumb throttle, I had not experienced either. I chose the twist. I felt like it was more motorcycle-y, I guess. So I thought it would be cooler to have a throttle. I didn't know either or, but I really like this one. It is very easy to use. It's a pleasure to use. I did kind of hear bits and pieces about when you're holding it too long, your hand kind of gets sore, but I don't have that issue. I really like the twist throttle. The battery is a 48-volt Samsung battery. It has a lock that you unlock it, takes the battery out, and you put it back in and lock it. That's really only, technically I think in the winter you're supposed to take it out and store it without it being in the bike. It's very easy to put in, very easy to take out. There's a kind of a little display here that reads how full or empty your battery charge is. Mine's charged fully. It has the little port on the battery. It just has like a little rubber plug. You pull that out, put the charger in there, plug it in. The cord is actually pretty decently long. It reaches decently, so you don't have to finagle trying to figure out how to plug it into something. The length of it. The pedals are grippy. They're not slippy. I enjoy the pedals. My feet don't fly off of them when I'm trying to push down too hard. When this deal came with the free rack, the free fenders front and back, and there was a bike tool that came with this specific deal. And I believe they were running a promotion then. It was like $100 off 2 bikes, which was awesome. Last time we checked, they had that as well. The seat is adjustable. seat is actually very comfortable. The shocks are awesome. It's a pleasure to ride. I look forward to it. Like, I would love to honestly be on it every weekend if I could. I've got 243 miles on it, and it's not really showing much sign of wear and tear at this point. I just, every now and again, wipe it down, and it looks brand new. So, yeah, I would totally recommend one. I can't say enough good things about it. Every time we chill out with our friends or whatnot, I'm bragging about it and pushing an e-bike. This specific Hemiway Cruiser e-bike. Like, I think once you get on it, once you ride it, once you experience it, you're going to be pretty impressed. My opinion. I love it. That's all I got. And the bell. Ding ding.